What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Arc the Lad 2. The footage you see in the background is what I did in my off-screen time between episodes. Namely, I headed to the heap, where I encountered a wanted monster by the name of Gravis. Which is fortunate, considering that was like the entire reason I went to the heap. So, we killed him, and while this footage finishes up, I will shut up. Alright, so now we're here in the guild in Hufeon, and a couple things happened in that fight that I showed at the start that you may not have noticed. First off, the wanted monster dropped a item called the Drowned Axe, which is actually terrible. Okay. I thought it might be worth looking at, but apparently not. And I also used Lisa's Ravish ability to capture a black dragon. See if I got anything better to give him. That's definitely better. But that's all I can equip. And I have a very specific reason for wanting a black dragon. That probably won't be for a little while, but not too far away. Now, the reason I'm here in the guild, of course, I want to collect my bounty for the wanted monster. Aha, there we go. I'm not sure exactly what triggered this job. It wasn't there, but I basically collected my bounty for the wanted monster that I killed, stayed at the inn, came back, and the job was here. I don't think the wanted monster and this job are connected. I think it's more a matter of I had to stay at the inn. Maybe it's like nighttime now or something. So anyways, this is the last reason that I'm here in Hufeon, for the time being anyways. Oh, really? For a dead man? So, we also have the benefit of a wanted monster in this fight. Now, I want to make a point of bringing Shu to this mission. Huh. Actually, Shu's only level 46. He could probably be considered a dude that I want to be leveling up. So, that works out just fine. Let's go with Tosh. We don't need two healers. So we got a bunch of kobold dudes and the jackal here. So we should deal with them. Start off with a bit of a speed boost to my entire party. Now the reason I have Shu in this for this mission is because the jackal has a nice boot weapon by the name of the tri-boots, I think they're called. Yeah. And he has a chance of dropping it. And so there's a method to kind of help you in that, in your pursuit of dropped items, so that I explained in a previous episode, but I might as well reiterate now. Basically, enemies have two item slots. They have a drop item, and they have a steal item. Steal items can only be obtained through stealing. But the dropped item, the item that they drop when you kill them, it can be either... Like, the way it works is first it checks whether the enemy is going to drop an item. And then it checks whether that's going to drop their steal item or their drop item. They can do that. They can drop the item, their steal item, rather than their drop item. So in this case, specifically, I'm looking for the item that their drop item. I don't want their steal item. So the way you increase your chance of getting the drop item is to steal their item. If they don't have a steal item, it's not a valid item to be dropped. And so if they do drop an item, it's guaranteed that's going to be the designated drop item. Hopefully that made sense. I guess the simple version of that is they have two items they can drop. If you steal their stealable item, then they can't drop that. There's only one item they can drop, so yeah. I don't know if that makes more or less sense. Hopefully I don't kill him by the time before I can get to Shu's turn. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, there's the steal, so hopefully that should mean that the tri-boots are a little bit more likely to come our way. Down he goes. Come on, tri-boots. Jump nettle? Okay, so I guess my entire explanation was actually not quite accurate. So, I don't know what that was all about, but that's actually rather disappointing. But, oh well. Shit happens. In the end of the day, I finish off a guild job and a wanted monster all at the same time, so can't complain too hard. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that's all the want monsters here in Hufeon. So that's a good landmark anyways. So, our next destination is going to be Palencia. So that is, or I guess East Eldia is technically where we're headed next. Not, well, Palencia is the town. Or, did I get confused? Well, whatever. Proteus is somewhere we want to come anyways. So, if I'm not mistaken, we only have one thing to do in Proteus. We have a couple to do in Indigos as well, but let's see. Where's the guild at? Here it is. So the only job we should have available here in Proteus... Oh, there's actually quite a few here. Terminate the weapon thief, slay the monster. Indigo set the card. Oh. I guess I was reading my list wrong. Okay, well, whatever. Just as well. So we're going to start with the weapon thief. The exterminate the weapon thief. And the reason why is this is actually a pretty good candidate for the first job that you do, that you might want to do when you get access to the Silver Noah. It's a very profitable mission for a reason that goes beyond the simple job description. You wouldn't think it would take long to send a hunter over, considering the guild is right next door. So later that night... That is a rather important part of the process. Well, that doesn't sound good. There's an upstairs? I found you! Double damn, huh? You can't get away from me! Especially if we're in an alleyway. He doesn't look like he's giving up. Oh well, his loss. Actually, I probably shouldn't go with Elk, should I? Should probably be using Shu. It kind of feels weird to not be using Elk, but whatever. No biggie. Normally I would start with the speed up, but normally you don't start this close to the bad guys either, so I might as well start right in on them from the get-go. Unfortunately, Shanti doesn't have an attack that can hit all the bad guys, but I can do something like that maybe. I'm not actually sure if Divide or Diamond Dust does more damage to a single target. I want to say Diamond Dust, but I honestly just don't have any clue, so whatever I say would just be a guess. And these guys are pretty weak. What level are they? 47. Just tearing apart enemies that are like my level these days. It's weird. It's like nothing's a challenge unless it's like 17 levels above me. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Then again, I probably shouldn't just... Like, I don't want to get complacent either, so... It's probably not a good idea to overestimate my abilities. Oh no, Zyar misted! IR misted? Oh, yeah, okay, well, let's just go with that. And down goes the last guy. All done. That's kind of weird. We start back off at the entrance of town? Okay, well, whatever. Does the blacksmith have anything to say now? Okay. But anyways, the main reason for doing this job is because after you complete it, you can come up here, and on the second floor there is a shop open here now. And it comes with some pretty damn good equipment. Is that? Pretty sure that's better than what he's got. Oh yeah, definitely better. And platinum edges, which are amount 1, remain 9. I'm not sure what that means. But platinum edges are quite good. You can see they have a maximum attack power of 38, which is pretty significant. So I'm gonna grab, say, 5 of them. And see if I got anything to sell. Don't need that. I might as well keep that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Or those. Good enough for now. So I got those platinum edges, and I don't think I'm going to equip them yet. I'm going to actually level them up at the smith here. It's probably going to be very expensive, but I got a lot of money, and honestly at this point there really isn't a whole lot left to even use it for, so why not? Now, truth be told, I have no idea how long the episode is at this point. There's been a lot of kind of miscellaneous shenanigans going on, just trying to figure out all the stuff that I'm actually doing in this episode on the spot, so I have no idea how much I'm going to end up editing out, so I'm just going to leave it here. I'm going to level up these platinum edges off screen, and I will catch you back here for the next episode of Let's Play Arc the Lad 2. Catch you later.